Now it begins.
Dougan.
Hello kids and kittens, I'm an Xbox Ahoy, but you can call me Dougan. And I'd like to welcome you to part 1 of my Battlefield 4 beta testing. Specifically, we're looking at the weapons systems as laid out by all the different class configurations. Now, I'm not going to delude myself into thinking I'm the only person in doing this, thus why I'm not going to just jump right in with the assault class. Instead, I'm looking at the engineer, namely the MX4 as part of the first default weapon unlocked by the engineer. As part of a default loadout, you do already get a series of attachments already installed upon the weapon. For the optics, you get the Cobra red dot sight reflex, and while this sight does help with target acquisition, it's no worse than the standard iron sights that comes attached. With regards to underbarrel attachments, you get the red laser sight, which does actually help improve your firing accuracy up to 25% when hip firing. Further, you also get the Ergo Grip, which will actually help reduce the spray pattern of the bullets whilst you are running and gunning. Whilst the magazine only holds 30 rounds, I must also remind you the rate of fire is reasonably quick. You're looking easily at an excess of 750 rounds per minute. But despite the very fact it only contains 30 rounds in the magazine, and one in the chamber in itself, the reload time is relatively quick as well. You're looking at just 2.5 seconds to eject the first magazine and to insert a new one. You're then looking at an additional 1 second on top of that if you've got to pull the receiver back to load the first bullet. And with respect to recoil, whilst aiming down the sights, the muzzle climb will pull the gun barrel upwards and slightly to the left. However, whilst firing from the hip, the spray pattern does get a lot more random, shall we say. If you do ever need to hip fire, make sure someone is within close quarters, namely within 10 feet. And now over to you kids and kittens. As part 2, should we be looking at the default loadout for the assault class, namely the AK-12? Should we be looking at the support's U100 MK5? Or conversely, should we be looking at the Recon CSLR4 bolt-action sniper rifle? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Or would you like to look at something else altogether? I would also like to recognise Mr. Drew for making the awesome thumbnail that accompanies this show and thumbnail series, and Sadie Bacara for her reimagining of the Battlefield 1942 intro theme on the violin. As always, I'm Dougan. I hope you enjoyed this video. Ciao for now.
Dog tags, motherfucker!
Oh, you knife someone.
Ich bin Herr Dougan.